And final time now in Korea, we have Team 3Stars going against Agjil. Left side, Glaceon, CrisHeroes, Trevenant, Delphox, and a Snorlax. Going up against Blastoise, Mamoswine, Urshifu, Ninetales, and an Eldegoss. We have Hoopa Band, Lapras Band, looking quite solid. We have an Assault Vest for Mamoswine. And he's up against Delphox and Glaceon, so we have two Assault Vests on the right side. It's a bit of counterplay towards the special attack Pokemon. I mean, I'm not sure if it actually has higher value than other items, but yeah, they're trying something. The double Assault Vest. There we go. Who's going to be the first seed for Korea? Team 3Stars for Agjil. Glaceon. Again, I feel like Glaceon is probably going to be the maybe deciding Pokemon in Korea for now. Looks like it at least. But we have a good old Freeze lane, the Mamoswine Ninetales lane, going up against Snorlax and Delphox. Delphox not going to have the best time right here, and first Blast already going over to the Mamoswine as well. I'll try to chase him down. Delphox is a weird Pokemon for laning phase, because you need level 6 for your first ability. It takes quite a long time to get there, and Swinoop able to secure already 2 last hits on bot path. But yeah, I kind of like the Assault Vest here. I just never know if it's actually better than other items, right? Like the Assault Vest in theory is very nice against Delphox and Glaceon, but does it really outvalue other items? Maybe. It's not too bad, for sure not. Last is we're going down right here. Blastoise also again for Agjil. Did a lot earlier, and Sal now on the Urshifu. After Glaceon got picked away by the enemy team. Or just, I guess Urshifu was just open, so he decided to go for Urshifu instead. With the Surging Strike Spit. The good old Freeze lane. And what the hurry up for 10 seconds already, no one is doing anything. They don't know where Glaceon is, I guess, but this is kind of weird. Sal is wasting a lot of time on top path right now. Kind of surprised that Urshifu didn't go in, but he's not going to try to dive onto the Gona, gets Woodhammered. Has to wait for now a tiny bit, and now we have also Mamoswine using. That's 4 members top lane for Agjil, but Glaceon is also here now with the Red Buff applied onto the Wartortle, takes it down, and EP is going to fall. Look for Eldegoss next. A lot of Icicle speed damage will go through. But now, of course, not enough to take down the Eldegoss. Swinoop now going for an Invader, so just running around, leaving Ninetales alone on bot path, which I think is totally fine. There's the Mystical Fire for Delphox at least, so can start going for some last hits itself. And Metataria spawn is upside now, looking for the engagement beyond to Glaceon. Gets stuck on the wall for now, goes in quite aggressively, and has to headbutt back out. And this Icicle Speed Glaceon again is putting in a lot of work in these first 2.5 minutes so far. EP stacking for free right now. Oh, those coins are perfect for some Icicle special attack stacks. So now he just tries to run away, goes onto the Woodhammer, but I think he's just stuck onto the stuns of Trevenant and has nowhere to go. Gets taken down. 41 to 19 points for 3Stars. Make that 43. And Shobush is waking on the side, being like, okay, yeah, not much I can do about Trevenant scoring right here. Not much we can do about it. Urshifu diving in onto Delphox, but going a bit too deep, getting heavy slammed. Do we have any more follow-up damage? Mystical Fire is going to land. We actually have a Flame Charge as well. So we have the Mystical Fire Flame Charge bit for the Delphox. Oh my, Sal is being very aggressive right now. Gets hit by the Icicle Spear. Gets chunked on half HP. Glaceon activating Night Move already. But the zone doesn't really hit anyone. Looking for the Icicle Spear. Gets stunned almost by the Icicle Crash. Has to go away, but a huge 3-man heavy slam onto the backside of Agjil, and they're all so low on HP right now, already see low on HP. If they have to get this one to get a big heal from it, can they secure it? No, they can't secure it. Also going over to Team 3Stars. And now 4 members are down. They're going to completely wipe the board. 2 points going, 30-30 and 21. And Team 3Stars with a huge teamfight win. What a massive heavy slam from the side of 3Stars. And now EP is only barely level 7, so still 2 levels away from the Blastoise evolution. Delphox level 9, Trevenant level 9, CrisHeroes level 8. So, lots of experience. Lots of experience advantage on 3Stars now. And Sal, almost level 9. It's gonna probably just look for a fight. I mean, they need some experience now. But he's waiting very long in this toy grass. Just doesn't want to walk into a trap, but now he's getting Woodhammered and then into the Horn Leech. Waiting so long just to get Woodhammered and Horn Leech anyways. Icicle Spear is going to be enough damage to take down the Urshifu. Trevenant completely silly missing the Night Move right here, but looking for the Woodhammer onto Eldegoss. But Eldegoss with a full heal is able to dodge away from those stuns. And now Delphox is very aggressive. Mystic Fire almost landing. The explosion radius is barely not enough. And the Swinoop gets away. Team3Stars rotating towards bot path. EP still only level 8. This is the war turtle experience we sometimes get. Getting to level 9 sometimes can be quite difficult. It's not uncommon. Yawn is going to land as well. I'm not sure if I like Yawn in this match. I feel like I like Yawn on Snorlax when they have like follow-up damage. Like a Psyshock with Espeon, a Blizzard Average combo, right? Like Snipe Shot. But I guess it still allows Mystic Fires to land, so... I mean, Yawn is not too bad. It's a very long stun, so... It's for sure not something that is all too bad. And now Agjil have to look for this fight. They're so far behind in experience, but they have to fight with a level 8 War Turtle. Eldegoss also still not having a Night move up. So this is such a difficult fight. Should have maybe looked for a push on top path goal to equalize some points and getting some experience. Because this fight will be rough. But Eldegoss now hitting level 9. Blastoise is also level 9. Okay, 5 Night moves up. This could be the chance to come back into the game. Yawn lands onto Blastoise. Sign off from the side. It's going to activate Unite Move any second now. Surging Strikes are going in. Activates Unite Move, but taking so much damage from the Ice Spear already. Gets hit by Trev Unite. Gets hit by the Registeel stun. Goes back in with the punch. Getting actually a lot of shield stun right now. And Ninetales secures the Registeel somehow. And Sal is still alive. Dashes back in. Dashes back out. Surging Strike. Dodge away from the Mystic Fire. Gets foot hammered around. And now finally Mystic Fire is going to land. And Sal is still going to live. Surging Strikes to the right side. No, he's going to recon the bush, but they don't see it. And he gets out. Okay. Oh my god. How did he live this multiple times there? Wow, okay. Sai makes it out. And they get the Registeel. They kind of lose the fight in the end though, but that was a very entertaining fight. That is for sure. Reggie Alecki is up next on this top path. 168 to 29 points. Snorlax just heavy slamming to safety. And Blastoise still has Unite Move up right now for this fight, and I think he probably should look for an aggressive Unite Move right here. Does he have... there's the heavy slam into Yawn. Question is, does Blastoise have eject button up to look for something more aggressive? There's the Blastoise Unite Move into the eject button, hitting 4 members, and Regieleki in the meantime gets secured by the team, but a huge foot hammer from the right side, Trevenant with a massive flank. They can take down 3 members of Agjil. And members of Eldegoss just have to run away. Trevenant does fall in the end, but he's a hero. 07 in chat. Massive flank by Trevenant. Team3Stars, they're going to clear the Regieleki. And they're still in a good position for this Rayquaza fight now. Level 12 for Glaceon, level 12 for Delphox. XP, no one is really too high level in this game because there was a lot of fighting going on. And I think Team3Stars have better late game. At least that's what I would say. I think Agjil needs a massive team fight for it to go right. They don't really have a lot of things to deal with this Glaceon. And Delphox at the same time. Who's not level 13, so... Those carries, those laking carries of 3-stars are very, very strong. But Agjil looking for this Reggie, and they're going to try to burst it down. Reggie has spawned. Half HP. And they're secured, but... Team3Stars will be in position on mid path, and they kind of have to phase check into them. I know they're going to engage into Blastoise. Heavy Slam is going to land. Ice Crystals trying to be bit up for the Glaceon, but can't quite fully do it. Trevenant again looking for a flank on the top side, also just protecting the goal. Team3Stars have a pretty decent point lead. And Agjil don't have Rayquaza burn. Like, it takes them quite a long time to do Rayquaza. They only have Ninetales, Urshifu. They don't do too much damage to this objective. So, Agjil needs to win a team fight. Unless 3-stars are the ones starting Ray. I think they're going to struggle. But Urshifu's going to try to force it. And he's going to auto-attack it. Surging strikes across the wall. And he's looking for Trevenant right here. He's going to spot him out, but he gets foot hammered. Foot hammered again. I don't think he's going to chase this one. Just trying to get Trevenant away from the Rayquaza. And looking before the engaged Avalanche, looking to scout someone out, but Team3Stars are playing very safe. There's Unite, they're going to look for Urshifu, who activates Unite Move. Eldegoss also flying up, landing on Urshifu. He's still currently alive, looking for the reactivation on the Unite Move. I think he already did it though, actually. No, he still has it up. No, I'm not sure. Surging Strike goes in. Ninetales actually taken down in the end now. Heavy Slam Yawn onto the Urshifu. And I think that might be the end for the Urshifu. Wait, Surging Strike goes in, one basic attack. No, he doesn't have enough damage. Horn Leech onto the Blastoise, into the double Wood Hammer. Mystic Fire is going to barely miss. But I think they should slowly be able to take down this Blastoise. Next Mystic Fire is going to land. Another Mystic Fire, nice. Nice movement there by the Delphox. And now 3-stars again. They just can defend their goals. Agjil are running out of time. 3 seconds left, 30 seconds, Members trying Ninetales, Eldegoss up, Ninetales not even in mid path. And I think that's going to be the first game. Going on to 3 stars. Trevenant getting pushed right here, but they just have to buy time. Heavy Slam goes in. 15 seconds are left. There's not enough time to ready and score as well. So good defense again by 3 stars. Buying enough time. Not doing Rayquaza themselves because they don't have to. Defending top and bot path goal. Nicely played. And again, I think this ICSP Glaceon is the MVP in Korea so far. So I'm surprised teams are still getting it. Draft for game number 2. On left side now we have a Glaceon just straight up being first picked with a Buzzwole. The first Buzzwole we have seen so far today in Korea, at least from the games I've casted. Snorlax, Eldegoss, and Urshifu against the right side with Trevenant, Blastoise, Dodrio, Ninetales, and a Hooper. I feel like for the right side they might just not have enough damage at some point. And again, I feel like they don't have enough damage to take down the Glaceon. Right, Dodrio has to deal with it, right? Dodrio has to deal with the Glaceon and then hope that the rest of the team can deal with Urshifu and Buzzwole. Going to be for sure, wait, I can't talk. It's going to be for sure a very interesting match. That's what I wanted to say. Going to be an interesting match. And the second one right here, grand final again. And I think this is a just one best of 3. There is no bracket reset in Korea, so it's one best of 3, and the winner who wins this is going to be the champion of Korea. Trevenant going to the left side, scoring the first 4 points of the game, getting the first stack done as well, and Buzzwole trying to fight it with the Face Stinger. Does he have enough damage though? He's stuck in the 1v2 right now, and Hooper has red buff. So EP is going to get slowed over and over again. And he's going to lose the last hit right here, almost taken down. There's the eject button to safety. And Trevenant gets another stack in. So good early game for the little tree. And Dodrio hitting level 5. We only seen tri-attack so far, so I assume it's probably going to be a tri-attack again. Which into Glaceon is actually probably better. Because Drill Peck can be blocked by the passive. So yeah, tri-attack again. And again, that's totally fine. Tri-attack is super, super strong. And into Glaceon again, probably better anyways. I'll also head into a top path again. Let's see if we get this funny stalemate again where no one is doing the Ataria. No. This time we see Dodrio already walking up. And Sai is trying to be aggressive now, trying to clear the Ataria. Goes back in with the starting strikes. Woodhammer though buying a lot of time. And now they're going to jump onto Urshifu and from the Buzzwole. Both melee all-rounders taken down. And now Team 3Stars are going to move forward. They're going to score 15 points. For the Trevenant, another double Woodhammer. What a nice Woodhammer there. Gets Eldegoss towards the left side, right side, I mean. But they don't have enough damage to take down the Eldegoss. But nice try there by Trevenant. Dodrio porting back to base. Back to full HP. That's 29 to 0 points, which also means that the Buzzwole doesn't have any stacks yet. Since his team has scored 0 points in total. He doesn't have any points or any take rate stacks right now. Sal in position for mid path. For the central area. Gonna start working on these Ataria, but Dodrio is also, he dives in with a Surging Strike, gets locked by the Blizzard of Ninetales, goes back in as well, dives in for the Surging Strikes in, and they're gonna take down the Squirtle with an Icicle Spear. But Buzzwole getting bullied again, taken down for a 3rd time this game. 11 points and 27 points go in. So Team 3Stars, complete control of our top path, and now Agjil trying to make something happen on bot path. Urshifu diving in. Doesn't have enough damage to take him out right now. The Blizzard Avalanche onto Snorlax. They're going to take down Snorlax as well. And now Dodrio with the side flank. Takes on one. Tries to build up his boost out attack again. Looking for the next one to Eldegoss. Doesn't quite hit the Urshifu, but another Woodhammer as well. Again, this Trevenant is putting in so much work right now. They're going to take down Urshifu as well. And Team 3Stars again. With a huge early game, they're going to break the first goal of the game. Putting themselves at 151 points. Are they going to pot towards top path? There's Reggie spawning. Are they not going to go for it? They're all pot towards top path. And they're going to take down the Buzzwole again. Dodrio not getting engaged on. There's the hyperspace port rotation coming through again. But no, Team 3 are staying top path now. And Agjil is going to get a free Registeer in the end. Maybe unless it gets stolen away. No, it gets stolen away. Trevenant still steals it away as well. What a disaster for Agjil. Dodrio not activating the night move, but he just gets gunned down by the Icicle Spear. Can't outrun it. And also taken down. Urshifu going forward. Putting in 10 points. But Trevenant is going to land onto 3 members. Woodhammer as well. Trevenant, this guy is just insane right now. He's buying so much time for his team. Stealing the Reggie away. Destroy top path early on. Sal might be caught as well. But he gets hit by the Phantom Force damage, but they didn't see it. Oh my god. Hey, how was he hit by that anyways? He was hit by it, but Team 3Stars didn't even notice it either. that he was hit by the Phantom Force damage. But how was he hit by that? So he actually gets a recall, make it out alive. But now he's gonna go down. Hooper's gonna claim the count to Shifu. Dodrio going very aggressive here. Has to use agility, but one Ice Spear could be the end of it. Dodrio, but has to be careful. But Team 3Stars just pushing on the spot path goal. 28, 27 points go in. Another 18. And they're already at 251 points now in this grand final second game. But Phantom forcing forward. Buswell is going to take down the Wrap-Up right here. Now hitting level 9, but doesn't have a good game so far. I mean, and it's not going to get easier. Up against Trevenant and Ninetales, team fighting is very difficult. Very, very difficult. It's going to get stunned over and over again. Superpower gets interrupted, Smackdown gets interrupted. So, it's very, very difficult to play Buswell into those two Pokemon for sure. But, he's a top player, so let's see what he can do with it. Dodrio on the left side right now might be caught out right here. The entire team of the enemy team is staying would collapse. Surging Strike goes in, stuns him. He has to not move to safety. He's gonna pick up some berries and I'll maybe run back into this fight. Blastoise is ready looking for the superpower. There's superpower landing onto Blastoise, but yeah, there's the double stun into Blizzard Avalanche, into the Surf, and it's just, I feel so bad for this Blastoise right now. And that's like those games, like Blastoise, the Pokemon, either it feels amazing or it doesn't. Like in this game, it just feels terrible to play. Also Surf Hydro Pump. So many stuns. And yeah. It's not even, I mean, it's not his fault, like, it's nothing he can do. It's just this Pokemon is a bit outclassed now. Vigileki now taken. Team 3Stars are going to secure this one as well. And they're looking good to maybe close out the second match. Star is going very aggressive now to the Dodrio. Blastoise fell asleep to the yawn, but goes back in with a Surf. Also Surf Hydro Pump. Usually it's the Water Sport Rapid Spin, right? But Blastoise is also going for the stun bit, which makes it even more difficult for Buswell. And it makes sense, because Buswell is a counter pick to Blastoise. Because Superpower can cancel Rapid Spin. But because he went for Hydro Pump and Surf, there's nothing to cancel. And yeah, Blastoise can go for any build, pretty much. Also adjusting to the enemy team comp. I think they pretty much picked Buswell to counter Blastoise. And then Blastoise just goes for the stun bit, and then it's like, yeah. Now I counter Buswell again, so it's quite annoying. Ooh, the Tri-Tech is going to miss. He's going to face check into the Smackdown. Into the Superpower as well. Do they have a damage now? Into the Napu, but he's going to miss it just barely. And Dodrio runs away on 1 HP. Trevenant trying to pin now. Smackdown. Eject button onto the Trevenant. Can they take down the tree? Can they cut it down? Yes, they have enough damage, surely. Trevenant actually goes through, though. No, he doesn't have enough damage. Hydro Pump. But they get out another Unite move as well. And Trevenant had to commit to it. And it could be difficult for him to farm it back up now. Hyperspace Port Rotation comes through. Sai being caught, stuck in a 1v3 scenario. And has nowhere to go. Gets pushed against the Avalanche. And just perma frozen. 10 seconds for Bot Reggie. Team 3Stars is probably going to go for it. I would be surprised if they don't. Dodrio is in position. And it's going to be a Regirock, more defense, more special defense stats. For 90 seconds once you claim this one. And 90 is going to start working on it. I already taken a lot of damage from the Regirock, though. Has to be careful. He actually has to run away right here. Because he doesn't know where the enemy team is. And now they're going to port towards top path, going for the Regieleki instead. Because they think it's more important. Which, I mean, totally fair. It's a lot of points, potentially. In those last 2 minutes, so... But Dodrio's going to score 49 points for free right now. It's going to break the goal as well. 283 points to the 63. But Regieleki is secured by Agjil. And they're going to try to... And Regieleki actually bounces in. They can score a lot of points now. 94 with the double overtime. But Dodrio just keeps on scoring points at me base now. Which means Agjil might just go for this Ray. Oh yeah, he's going to Surging Strikes across the tree, across the wall. And Ray has already to half HP. Dodrio has to go in. It's going to be a flip in the end. Rayquaza goes down. And Glaceon secures the Glaceon again. The MVP secures the Ray. Not sure if it was Icicle Spear or Auto Attacks. Dodrio not trying to maybe get rid of the shield, but can't quite commit over to it. It's not quite over yet. They still have to score points. Buswell now going in. He's going to score 100 points. There we go. Dunked in. But still only barely 12-point lead. The game is still not over, that's for sure. Eldegoss, I'm not sure if Eldegoss has a shield left. Oh, there's 118 to go. Eldegoss has a shield, but might be still get scored out by the Dodrio. Unless he has eject button across the wall or something, which I don't think he has. Oh boy. Can they scout out the Eldegoss? Oh, the Phantom Force! They scouted the Eldegoss, but there's a Cotton Guard. Oh no, but it gets stunned. Shield is gone. 12-point lead still only for Agjil. And Sal is also in the enemy zone right here. Getting taken down. Glaceon has a shield left. But neither team knows who's winning right now, since it's a close battle. And now Glaceon gets spotted out by the Ninetales, but Snorlax has a shield. And this big boy doesn't get rid of the shield. He's gonna bounce 100 points in for Agjil. And I think now there's only 35 seconds left. Team 3Stars, they have 30 seconds left for a last second push. What can they do right here? They're gonna walk forward. Smackdown's going to land. Can they take on the Buster? Maybe Dory is scoring a few more points by the more than 100 still. They have to just wipe them right here. Ninetales trying to score. Gets hit by the Yawn. Snorlax with the Night was going to be enough as well. Dory does score on the enemy base, but it's not going to be enough. And Agjil is going to take the second game. GG's. Man, these games are wild. Your final match in the Korean Championship. We have a Chandelure now and a Gardevoir on the right side. They're mixing things up a tiny bit. With Eldegoss, Urshifu, and Snorlax going up against Delphox, Glaceon, Clefable, Trevenant, and a Blastoise. There's a Gardevoir. There it is. Going to be interesting. Again, final game. Whoever wins this one is going to be the first seed for Korea. And they're going to be the champion. Who's going to take it home? Team 3Stars or Agjil? Sal on the Gardevoir. First time we see it today from him. Gonna clear out the center area. Left side we have again the Glaceon, which is scary. Because these Glaceons have been absolutely insane. Snorlax being very aggressive right now. Delphox on that bot path again. Needs a lot of experience. Could be quite early. Like a Trevenant Delphox lane, I absolutely don't like seeing. It is so weak early game. It's very good in late game, of course. But early game of Trevenant and Delphox is very, very weak. And if they're up against a strong lane like Snorlax, it can be quite rough. And so far, they haven't gotten a single last hit yet, as you can see. They lost 1-2 last hits on the top left. And now they might just lose the next ND as well, unless they can maybe clutch this one. Trevenant gets their side farm. But no, they lose it one as well. So, no, they actually get it. Delphox able to secure one ND. That is neutral. So, not losing out too much. Eldegoss almost getting taken out right here. But now there's the gank. The Psyshock is going to land into the confusion. Can they take down Clefable? Yes, stuck to the Wrapper. Surely taken down. Right, there's the Psyshock. Up again. And Sal gets the first KO of the game. Now level 5 almost also secured for EP. Oh, just not quite enough though, but there's a bunny left on the right side. That will get Urshifu level 5. So, it's going to be a Wicked Blow or the Surging Strikes. And it's going to be Wicked Blow this time, because he just wants to lane. And I think there's a lot of Rayquazas going down, so having a bit of more Rayquaza secure would probably be quite nice. So yeah, goes for the Wicked Blow, which I think is a good decision, with how many Rays has been just burned down in Korea. That's a good adjustment for Agjil. Let's see if it pays off in the end, because we also had games where Rayquaza didn't go down at all, right? Team 3Stars have won like 2 games where Ray did not go down whatsoever, by just defending it and having a huge point lead. So... And Glaceon again doing a ton of damage, already level 7.5. Getting close to Unite move, and EP might be caught, but has the headbutt still to the right side. Level 7 as well, now it's going to pick up that Throat Chop. And you can see the bot path is struggling of 3Stars. They have a level 4 tree still, and a barely level 5 Fox, so they're very far behind on experience. It's just a very weak lane. It just is very weak. Now the fight happening on top path. 4 members here from Agjil. Wicklow being charged up, hitting the Glaceon. Heavy Slam into the eject button. Hits 3 members of 3Stars, but they can't confirm in 20 KOs. But nice try by the Snorlax there. Huge Heavy Slam. They at least secure the Ataria for free now. But Glaceon activating Night Move right here, being very aggressive, looking for the KO into Eldegoss. Does he have enough damage? Ice Shard with those basic attacks are going to land, but Eldegoss just walks away. Heavy Slam is there again. And Clefable taken down. Can they take down Glaceon as well? Yes, they can take down the Glaceon. 2 KOs. Out of Glaceon being a bit too aggressive there with that Unite move. Well team fought by Agjil. And now we almost have Urshifu on level 9. Which again, this is also a good counter to Glaceon, because it bypasses the Glaceon shield. If you Unite move a Glaceon as a Dark Urshifu, that first stun you do on the Unite move is going to proc the shield, and then the second knock up is going to stun Glaceon. So it's quite nice of a counter towards the Glaceon. The shield can't block the Unite move, so yeah. Heavy Slam is going to miss this time around. VGC being started by the orange team, and there's the Urshifu going in now. Has Wicked Blow up, and I think Team 3 no chance. Wicked Blow being charged a bit too early, and he has to cancel it, but they still secured anyways. Secured anyways, but that was kind of close. Going in, oh, that's the Unite move going in. There though, bypasses the shield into the Wicked Blow, and Glaceon taken down. 2 members already falling as well from 3Stars. And it's 36, 35 points going in. And Agjil with a huge first win in this game. Wartortle secures the Ataria, but not quite level 9 yet. Has to run towards top goal, back to safety. But will be making it to the goal just in time. Nice gravity being put down by the Heavy Slam there. You can actually preemptively put on a gravity. If you see Heavy Slam going into your team as well, you can put on a gravity and Heavy Slam will be stunned. So playing Heavy Slam into gravity is quite difficult. If the Clefable player is good, almost every single Heavy Slam will be stunned by the gravity. So Snorlax has to be very careful with his engages and not, you know, jump onto Clefable. Big blow now securing the Regieleki as well, but there's a Blastoise now going on to 2, but no follow-up damage. 3Stars can't really go for much more. No Unite moves up on the right side right now. Delphox has Unite as well to defend, maybe. I think his spears are going to land. Lot of overheat damage coming out as well. There's a huge Delphox Unite landing on 4 members of Agjil. Regieleki walks in the end. And Blastoise hitting level 9, looking for the last hit on Eldegoss, but can't quite do it. But 2 KOs for Team 3Stars now on this defense. Coming off a massive Delphox Unite, jutting forward. Oh, but he gets stuck in the Psychic now. Psyshock damage as well. Has the Jack button to safety though. And Trevenant also going to safety. 5 seconds left. Can Gardevoir make it into the score? No, he can't make it into the score. 1 second left. There we go. But they might just pay their lives for it. Wicked Blow being charged up. And Clefable with the Unite was not going to be enough healing. In the end, they're still going to lose those points anyways. 40 go in for Gardevoir. And Agjil is being put to 196 points. I know, I don't know how to pronounce the name. Like, I know it's... I don't know how to pronounce it fully. Like, I can read Korean, but I can't pronounce Korean. So I'm not even going to attempt. I just say Agjil. Okay, hope that's fine. I can read Korean, but I can't pronounce it. No way. Sorry. I'm... Agjil? I don't know. Agjil? Maybe? But you know, Agjil sounds also pretty good. VGC now dropping to half HP. I think his spears are going to land, and Team 3Stars secures it. Gardevoir with the Night Move in, but only hitting the tank and the support, not enough damage. Blast is also yet with the Night Move. Snorlax trying to peel away now, but Mamba was already dead. Chandelure back to base. And Agjil have to run away right here. Picks up a berry. Looking for the refight, maybe. Looking for the Heavy Slam onto the members. There's a nice Wood Hammer, though. 3-man Wood Hammer. Onto the backline. Eldegoss is going to fall. There's the Heavy Slam, but only landing onto 2 members into Yawn. But looks like Team 3Stars now are finding the KOs they need. Chandelure is back alive with the overheat damage, but has to run away as well. Urshifu gets gunned down by the Icicle Spear. 24 points go in, and they're gonna look for the 50 on Glaceon as well. Mystical Fire lands. IKEA tables are being put down. 50 points going for Glaceon. And now Team 3Stars getting very close again, but Trevenant also is going to fall in the end. Team 3Stars being very aggressive. And it actually pays off in the end. They do lose Trevenant in the end, but they get the goal down. And they got a lot of KOs as well, so they're straight up back into the game. Level 12 for Blastoise, now 12.5. 11.5 for Delphox, 13 for Glaceon. So, Glaceon with this Gardevoir in the end is going to be the matchup, I assume. Gardevoir also level 13 for Sal. And now Regieleki is being started. Under half HP. Big Blow being charged up and secured by the Urshifu. That's exactly what they picked this Pokemon for in this match. But again, it's also a Glaceon counter. Rayquaza secure, Glaceon counter. I do like it that they picked it in this game. And try to deal with this Ice Fox. That is just getting out of control, apparently. Regieleki now cleared by Blastoise, and Rayquaza has spawned. This is going to be the last Rayquaza of Korea, of the Korean Championship. Who is going to take this one? Is it even going to be a Rayquaza taken in the end, is the question. Or is it just going to be by time? Still at full HP. Team 3Stars are currently waiting for something to happen. Level 40 now for the Glaceon. Level 12.5 for Delphox. Not the highest for Delphox. I think it's been landing onto Rayquaza. This is actually a Team3Stars slowly poking it, but oh, we have EP being caught right now. Here's UC Shifu Knight, but he's gonna fall. Maybe Big Blow being charged up. Can they take? They can take down Glaceon. Gets taken down in the end by the Shifu Knight and the follow-up damage of Chandelure. Big Blow being charged up again for the damage reduction. Edgar's landing on top of the Shifu, healing it back up, but he's getting blocked into the wall, but he makes it out alive. EP! It's gonna recoil back to base and is going to live through this fight. Absolutely insane. Now they have to wait for Glaceon to respawn, and Agjil can also just try and get the Urshifu back onto the battlefield. That was so close of a fight. But Urshifu makes it out. Glaceon now respawning as well. We have only Gardevoir Unite move left, so advantage for Agjil, and Delphox gets caught. Delphox is down. And this could just be the deciding KO right here. Is EP gonna go for the back cap? Is he gonna look for the fight? 48 seconds left. There's Trevenant going in, looking for the Woodhammer, but he's getting knocked out by the Heavy Slam into the Yawn. Urshifu's here, looking for the Glaceon maybe next. Big Blow being charged up. Quasan, he secures it. And he's actually going to be... I like it that they picked this Big Blow Urshifu now to just mess with the Glaceon, knowing that Quasas are going down. And he secures it with that Wicked Blow. Nicely played by Agjil. And they're going to be our champions. They're going to be the Korean champions. They're going to be the first seed from Korea for the World Championship. Team3Stars though, good effort. Not going to be enough in this one. They tried, but it was just not enough. GG's, very interesting grand final. Let's see how much Korea can do at the World Championship. GG's.